Ready?
Rolling.
Can you hear us, Rashawn? You want to do mic check?
Oh, you're good.
Y'all good.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
We good? It look good?
Oh, straight.
We good? All right, y'all. Let's do have a moment of prayer. And then we're going to say, God, please let my bucket be. All right. Amen. Because God loves me.
Amen.
God loves me.
Blow that thing up.
Please.
That the cup overflowing. Like you wake up and that thing just so big. It's just.
I feel like, excuse me. Want to catch the bus for no reason now. Excuse me, I gotta get by. It's my stop.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, I missed a whole episode, right? So I did a solo episode. I don't miss no episodes. I'm gonna be here every week. Like every week.
Yeah.
But last week was Rashon's fault. Whoa. It's like, no.
What happened? What
Defend
happened?
yourself, King, because we not here for the lies. Not today.
Don't do that. Please do not lie to these people. It's
It was
hard to hear and
Rashon's
everything.
fault. We did do episode. So I did episode by myself in my room, and I called it 144.5 because it's half an episode. Because it really was literally just me just talking.
But
And
it was
just
for a
giving
whole
my
45 minutes, though. So
Huh?
you lied.
How many minutes was
It
it?
was like a whole 45 minutes.
It was 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long time.
It was no, get the fuck out. A long time. Niggas so impatient. But anyway, I was excited to do something for the Soulies. So sorry I wasn't here last week, but I'm here this week, and I have a very special guest with me this week. I have Eric. Eric, you go write Eric Cole or Eric? Eric. Okay.
Yeah.
Eric, and your
Tennis-
podcast
AKA
called The
Tennis
Hung.
Bay.
What'd you say?
Tennis Bay. That's cool too.
Tennis Bay? I like that.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't know?
No, tell me now.
2 times Philly champion.
Shut up, really?
Yes, I've won 2 championships here in Philly. I've also played like nationally as well.
So you part of like the Arthur Ashe? You played at that club before?
No, I haven't.
No?
Which one? Where is that?
Arthur
Are you
Ashe
talking
on like
about
Bridge
Legacy?
Avenue? Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I have played at Legacy.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
yes.
so dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah, when I'm not
Oh.
podcasting, when I'm not in the office, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Looks like you in such good shape. I need to go play some damn tennis.
That's why I'm hot. I just naturally sweat.
Really?
I feel like I just got off the tennis court. It's so damn hot outside.
When did you start playing?
The spring season has already been going. So yeah, and it is hard because a lot of those guys compete. They practice almost every day. They're not content creators and podcasters.
Yes.
So they can devote, all their time, their extra energy. But a lot of people are parents too. So, it's just
That
something
is
that
dope.
we do. It was a childhood dream. So it's something that, like, honestly, I wouldn't be working a 9 to 5. I would be a professional tennis player if I could choose that path.
When did you start? You said you started at what
Middle
age?
school.
Okay.
Then I played varsity in high school. Morgan State University undergrad. Shout out to Morgan State, the Bears. I played varsity at Morgan State. And when I came to Philly, I just continued going. I found a league for adults.
Oh, my God.
And I just kept going because I love it.
So you're not from Philly?
No, Maryland.
Maryland?
Yep.
You're around the corner, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
down the street.
What?
I got one thing
Come
to
have some
say.
crabs.
Yes,
I got one
yes.
thing to say about the whole tennis thing.
Yeah.
I'll smoke you.
Oh, my God.
I will smoke you on the tennis court.
Oh, dear.
Like, you know how to play tennis?
A little bit. I went undefeated.
He said a little bit.
I went under. Nah, you got
He
to
heard
always.
all that I just said, all the experience, and he like,
A little bit.
No, just one last thing. One last thing. I'm gonna
Yes.
just throw my stats out there.
Okay.
Come on.
I went undefeated in the 8th grade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lionel?
Singles and doubles.
Is that a real thing, singles and doubles?
Yeah.
yeah.
I gotta ask because Lionel be saying some shit.
You like,
Take check.
let me fact check.
No, that's it. No, you would probably cook me. I'm just talking shit. I just wanted to say
Like,
something.
but like, do you play?
Hey, let's get out
they
there.
Say black men don't play tennis. On
The
this
black men
arena.
do. Obviously, we
And
got
that's
2 men
dope.
right here in the room who
We should do
it.
So, and you have height, and that's definitely an advantage in the game of tennis.
Oh,
So,
is it?
Absolutely.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you towering over the net. You get those. Yeah.
Oh, because you're right there. Okay. And
Yeah,
you-
one of those hardest shots is getting your serve. That's the first shot.
The serve.
You have to
The
get your
serve.
serve across in that box. And it's, when you're taller, you have the advantage for sure. At least that's what I think. Other players might.
When you say single and double, that mean like groups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Singles
Okay, that's
is
stupid.
just you. Doubles
Singles.
is you have a partner.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud.
And in my
y'all.
opinion, doubles is a much faster game.
Is it?
Well, the ball moves faster.
Yes.
Because you got
It's-
somebody at the net. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so dope. It's good to hear that. And then you have a pod.
I have a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, since 2017, I've been podding. It's called the Hunguppod, Culture and Society podcast, from a Black queer perspective, interviewing change makers, educators, artists, our local politicians like Amin Brown and Rue Landau. If anyone's looking for like where are the indie artists at, they could go to my podcast and just like scroll through, because I really do pour in a lot with the indie artists. Therapist, I told you right before I got here, I interviewed Natasha Mosby. She's out in Las Vegas and she's doing her thing, getting all the awards and doing really good work, and creating non-traditional therapy spaces, like not just in a therapy office. Because like for most of, if we can get to the therapist office, it's what, once a week maybe for 1 hour.
Right.
What's happening all in between that time?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we unpacked a lot, and that's just what I love to do. I love to interview people from the community. I bring the experts to my show.
Right.
You know, I don't claim to be an expert in any one area, but what I am really good at is unpacking with people. I'm really good at hosting. Yeah. And, you know, I got the voice.
Yes, I love this. And you also on Word Radio.
Yeah, shout out to Word. Right here in Philly, 96.1 FM, 900 AM, Black Progressive Talk Media. It's been about a year. My shows, it comes on Fridays at 4 p.m. Prime time, getting the people in Philadelphia ready for the weekend. And just shout out to Word because, you know, a lot of what's going on right now, you know, diversity, equity, inclusion, a lot of organizations and sponsors are divesting from stations like Word Radio, which is a historically Black station. And so they're impacted by that. Yeah. So the fact that, you know, they still got me on the roster, they still see, you know, a benefit in having, you know, I can cuss, right?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, I've watched your podcast. They're having my Black gay ass up there.
Yes.
You know, regardless of whose feathers get ruffled, they see the importance of my presence.
I love that.
Because it's never about an agenda. I don't have no agenda except to breathe the air in my lungs and that my heart is beating just like everybody else in this room. That's my only agenda. And so, you know, it's just about presence.
Yes.
You may not be queer identifying.
Right.
But your niece, your nephew, somebody in your family, your auntie, somebody,
Yep.
you know somebody.
Exactly.
Right. And so it's just a reminder that, you know, we're here and we ain't scared.
Yeah, and that's the best part about it. I'm also now Soulies employee of Word Radio as well. I'm on the radio every morning. It's either 7:40 or 8:40 in the morning doing a hot mess segment with Solomon Jones. So Word Radio.
Real early. Solomon got you up because I know he starts early. Shout out to Solomon, who is like
Solomon Jones,
one of the big Word hosts.
Yes.
He's everywhere on national news. He's doing his thing. So the fact that you got your spot with Solomon Jones, that just goes to show like the impact that you have.
Oh, thank you. See, Eric.
And that people want to hear from you. And well, you already know what I'm gonna bring.
No, I appreciate this so much because I was nervous. I told everybody, I told Lionel and Rashawn earlier how I did it. I was on there Friday and I was so nervous. I did so good at first.
Because it's live.
At the end, it's like, because this is a podcast. I can go home.
It's
I can edit it out. I can take it out.
Yeah, that's not the radio.
But there was like, I was like, oh my God.
You mess up, it's done.
Yes, I'm in my head like the whole damn, they're going to fire me. And Solomon was like, you ready for Friday? I'm like, oh, I'm back. I'm like, oh, perfect. So eventually, hopefully, I have my own show on there. That's the goal.
We're going to go ahead
and
and speak that. Shout out to Ashanti
She is
Martin.
the best. Like,
she really is, who I just talked to earlier. She really is trying to make it happen. Since Ashanti got to Word Radio, like she has been intentional about, getting some more diverse, younger voices.
Yes.
At the station.
That's fly. Yeah. That's fly.
So let's get into some things that I've been thinking about all week long, y'all, because people are getting on my nerves.
Y'all see me fanning because it's hot as hell.
No, let me borrow it.
Please. And we sharing here. We family. So.
Yes, that's how you got to do it. Because I'm like, it's a good fan, too.
It is a Black ass fan, too. You see the fan?
How about
Word Radio? I got it from Word Radio. Yeah, the Juneteenth festival right there. Shout out to Malcolm X Park. You already know 52nd Street, West Philly. So shout out to Word Radio. They had their own little setup, and that's where I got it from, for sure.
Shout out to DJ Nash. She held a hell of a festival.
How do you do that?
Week. I mean, so many beautiful people out there. No drama, no fights. Just a good time. We always together.
No drama, no fights.
Yes, it was good food, good vendors. Oh my gosh. And every age group. Can we just say she had every age group out there? I mean, young people, older people, everybody was outside and just...
Everybody's outside. That's why I made that comment to her. I really appreciate that she got on stage with us.
Yes.
And unpacked. And I had to let her know, like, yo, music is just one of those things that connects people. Doesn't matter your age, your background, your religion, where you come from.
Yep.
It's one of those universal languages.
Yes.
Like food.
Yes. And the whole movie Sinners was, if you really like unpack Sinners, it was about like our music. You know, like at the end they were talking about like Irish people music. Then they went over to our music, still on our music. It was a lot about music, but they always bring us together. I feel like that's one.
You
thing
saw that movie.
Everyone, yes.
So you remember the part where he was singing, right? Mm-hmm. And it was conjuring the spirits.
Oh yeah.
From past, present, and future.
Guy, right?
No, the young bull, right? One of the main characters. I can't think of his name right now.
The young guy on stage. Yep.
The voice is just amazing.
Yes.
And I think I heard he put on a killer performance on the BET Awards recently.
Oh really?
We got to check that out. Yeah.
He has an old soul voice. It's like super good, like an old gospel
it gave me
voice.
Goosebumps, like listening to him sing. But you remember that scene where he was singing in the juke joint?
Yep, and they showed girls twerking and everything else.
But the beat was consistent throughout the eras, throughout the centuries, and it's just like I like that through line.
Yeah,
it's like
Cooler is a. He know how to.
When you gonna have him on the show?
Voice. I know. Please come soon and bring Michael B. Jordan, would you please? But no. Shout out to Nash. That festival was super nice. I had a great time. Shout out to Marquise. Marquise he's just a connector. I call him all the time. He's like that little piece you miss, and once you find it, I know. Like I just love him. Like
who else got a coffee bean?
I know. Isn't that so perfect?
That's so dope. That matches his brand. Like Keeping It a Bean podcast, and then this guy got his own coffee bean. Like
make sure you guys go and buy it. What is it called?
Leroy's Blend.
Leroy's Blend.
Yeah.
So dope.
Yeah, it is. And it's good. It's really good coffee. I remember when I got the bag for the first time, sat there and just kept smelling it.
Yeah.
It just smells so good.
Marquise he's just like a creator. He's so creative. He can do whatever he wants. He's going to make it happen. And he has a good support group. What he does, I'm gonna support Marquise. He's like so dope.
He's a good creator, and he knows how to like bring in community.
Yes.
And he touches everybody, gay, straight, young, old. Like everybody wants to be around him.
Yes, he has really good energy. That's really important.
It is.
Really. Speaking of energy, let's talk about Simone. Let's talk about how she. Rashawn, you over there yawning? Rashawn. We got her
vibing. Don't point
Wait, when you said Simone, he started yawning, or was it before that?
She's tired.
Good spin, bro. Good spin.
How you feel about her? She's over here complaining about being poor, and I'll let you go first because you're my guest. So let me know how you feel about Simone saying she's being poor. She's poor.
You talking about this clip that just went viral where her friend was on the show, right?
Yeah.
Listen, are they friends? Because listen, how my friend group do, we don't even got it like that. We not even cashing checks like B. Simone's cashing checks. And we still make sure that we good.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Even it's been times where we all had to share a meal if it come down to that. Like we're going to all make sure that we are all good.
Yep.
Let alone I've made it. And I remember hearing the friend say, I saw you give other people checks. That's when it really hit me. And I was like,
I saw that one.
Well, what happened? I'm the type like, I don't know if it's the Capricorn in me or I don't take, are you?
The January 17th.
How did we not discover the fact that we both Capricorn?
When is your birthday?
That's crazy. December 26th.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Soulies. You not let me a good Capricorn though. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't take money that I don't take money that serious. Like I can't take none of it with me.
Right.
And so I just really feel like I'm working hard because I want to take care of my people, because I want to see, like, going on vacation and traveling the world and having experiences ain't cool if you're not doing it with your friends. I feel like, and mind you, I don't think that it's anyone's responsibility.
Yes.
Like, oh, I gotta take care of you just because I made it. It's just gonna be in me. I want to see my people come up with me. And if you struggling, like, here you go. If you hit me up and let me know your car being repossessed, you don't even have to. And that's the other thing about when we're struggling. I've been there. And it wasn't that long ago. You know what I'm saying? When you really don't have shit, and it's already hard enough. It takes so much for you to even go to your friend or go to someone and ask them. So I'm the type of friend where, like, if I can see you struggling, I know what you're going through. Just check your Cash App.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just going to offer it. That whole episode went viral, right? Because we was talking about her saying she was poor now. I guess the friend brought up her not giving her money, and there was a second clip that went viral saying she was poor now. But back
she
got to
check
clip.
her finances, and
she
can't shop at Neiman Marcus now.
She can. But let's go back to the friendship part, though, right?
Some people can't even make it to H&M.
Right. Okay. That's what I was just telling them earlier. So let's go to the friendship part, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I know a lot of people in this world. Like, if I pick you as my friend, then I pick you as my person. I feel like if I got it, we got it. Because while my friends struggle, but I also feel like it's people in this world who much rather give money to or items or whatever or attention to people who they want to impress rather than the person who was riding with them back here. So you get what I'm saying? So I feel like because her friend was just there, she's like, you're gonna always be there. But I want to give this girl who I don't know some money.
Oh, that's where all the other checks was going.
You get what I'm saying? And some people like to impress people who they just, they feel like can do them a favor and help them out in the future.
That probably wouldn't do that for them.
Exactly.
But this friend that's sitting here who's been riding for you and saying like, I think I heard her say, I was broke, evicted, had to get food stamps. What? I'm sorry.
And you still with her right now, probably. She can't get no other guest. You probably a guest on her pod right now because she can't get no one on her pod. Because, when you at that level, you paying people to come on your pod. You're not getting no free guests anymore. People want you to pay them to come on their pod.
Oh, absolutely. Because even my little engineer could. You know how many people tell me, like, when you reach out to them to book them, the first question is, what's your budget?
That's crazy. Yeah.
People do not want to. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
There's no point to have a friend who has more than you and they're not helping you. And I don't always mean financially. Sometimes it could just be money management advice. It could just be like, I'm gonna take you out.
Or setting you up for success. If I'm not giving you the
event and you can meet people.
Like here you go. This is somebody, since I know you're struggling in this area, I'm about to link you with this person so that way you can, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna take you to all my spaces so that way you can come up.
Yes.
I don't know, like I just don't think that's a way to treat a friend. It doesn't matter how much money you have.
Yes.
To me, that's not being rich or being wealthy. To me, is like secondary to what the actual problem is.
Yes.
If we in a village, we a community, I got you.
Yeah.
And if I don't have you, like, hold on, let me call my homeboy. I'm gonna call you right back. You know what I mean?
It's not always about money. And I feel like Simone. And then let's go to her saying she's so poor now she can't shop at Bloomingdale's. First of all, bitch, nothing at Bloomingdale's was good. I don't know Bloomingdale's y'all wasn't going to, but Bloomingdale's in Philly or Willow Grove was always trash to me. It was never about anyway. So like, you want to go in there so bad for what, sis? But if you really poor, you're really broke, bitch, you ain't shopping. You making sure your money is set up correctly. You making sure your bills is covered. I'm not worried about shopping. I'm so proud I shop at H&M. Shut up.
Yeah.
Because you don't want a man who have a 9 to 5 either. So I'm confused. I mean, she said she'll date men that work.
That right.
9 to 5.
You was just online talking about people who work regular jobs.
Yep. See you at Trader Joe's, sis.
It just don't make no sense.
Simone gonna be there soon.
Yeah.
I think she's really good at the shock value game. I think she's very good at the shock value game, but the thing is, energy is more important than all of that. Like all of that shit that you put out is gonna come back at you tenfold.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why even?
Yes.
Why even? Like you knew what you was doing. You was saying that you knew you was gonna get an uproar of people and this, that, and the third. And what she's doing now might be crocodile tears, but also I really wouldn't put it past her. Like, I really do think that,
think she really broke?
Spot. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't think she broke.
Okay.
But I do think that
she may be
it's
struggling.
something. I think it's something there.
It's something. I agree with that.
I think it's something there.
Because I was even thinking that earlier. I was like, yo, B. Simone sound like somebody who was, when she was down and out, she ain't had nobody do that for her. Yeah. She ain't have nobody set this example.
Yeah.
That we're expecting her to show up in this space of, being, giving and supportive.
Yes.
Maybe she never got that.
Yes,
I'm
she
not
don't know
saying
how to get.
that's not an excuse.
Yeah.
As adults, we got to learn how to do better and be better.
But she know how to do it because her friend said she did it with other people. Remember, the friend was like, you was giving other people stuff.
Right.
Some people are just they have different motives. Now we was talking about Peter Gunn's baby mom. Amina Butterfly. She just posted earlier that and I was about celebrities.
They still going at it
but
online?
No. I was about celebrities. I'm about people that's about being broke.
That whole Love and Hip Hop crew, they need to be
real
retired.
crazy. And that was real crazy.
Y'all too? Oh, yeah.
Yes. Well, they didn't have to be on TV. But she just posted that she's homeless now.
Rashida too.
Oh God! Don't get me started on them too.
It's tough.
She said she homeless, right? I mean, the Butterfly says she homeless.
What?
Yes. So she posted on Instagram earlier. Yes. Because this shit is sad. That's why I'm like, I don't know about celebrities on my show, but I'm about people who's going through the motions right now. Says she's homeless now. She posted, she said, I'm back in Germany with my family because I have no one to help take care of me in New York. And with her sons, Peter Gunn's sons.
They have multiple kids.
And they have 2 kids, I think. Yes.
Okay.
And now she's homeless, living with her parents on the floor with her kids. And she was recording, showing that she's like homeless now.
On the floor.
How do you, on the floor is crazy,
on the floor is a little. It's a bit of an extreme.
They was in the kitchen on the floor.
They at least got there on the air mattress. Come on.
On the floor is crazy. On the floor is crazy.
How do you feel about that? Like with her being So people like to talk about karma, right? So she fucked this lady's husband or boyfriend, baby dad, right? And she knew she was messing with this man. And then he wound up marrying her eventually. He left his family and was with her on the show. What is her name? Tara. When he first met her.
Oh, yeah.
So Amina was messing with him, knowing
on the show at the same time.
And she was with Amina was with his artist. And then they wound up getting in a relationship.
They was making
and I just feel like, do you believe in karma if you fuck someone's man? Now she's homeless, which I don't think is okay because she got kids and all that. But do you believe in karma? Do you think that things happen like that in an order where you do something wrong to somebody else and you end up on the floor in the kitchen in Germany?
It's possible. I think so. But also we live in a world where a lot of nasty, evil ass people seemingly are on top, seemingly are rich and wealthy, or seemingly running all this shit.
Yes.
So we really have to ask ourselves, is karma really real? But I do think it does show up, right? I do believe that the energy we put out, how we treat other people, the deeds that we do, the good and the bad,
right?
It does. There's something. There is some type of, what they say, for every action there's a reaction.
Opposite or equal reaction.
Yeah, I do believe in that, like that universal law that there is some kind of balance. Right. For sure.
I hope it's no karma
for her.
For me, because I've done shit.
You slept with somebody's man?
Absolutely.
I mean, we haven't. Oh,
I hope so.
Somebody's man or girlfriend.
Yes. Know my heart.
We don't judge.
Please.
We shouldn't, especially be judging in places that
when
we
you
find
found
ourselves.
out. Wait,
right?
exactly.
So you did it knowingly.
Yes.
It's a reason why it's hot. It's a reason why it's hot.
No.
You did it knowingly?
Yeah, I mean, but isn't that usually how it is?
It's the point of it.
It's a complicated situation.
Yes. Can I say what my situation was? I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna cheat there, right? So my situation.
Eric got to his situation.
He is going to that situation.
No, he not. No,
So
he not.
Y'all saw how I gagged?
Before we started, is there anything you want?
Yes.
Is there
He said,
anything
"I'm
you
gonna
don't?
hook him
No, it's everything. No, he said, actually, I'm not.
Not that one.
I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with you.
Well, mine was weird because I felt like I was married and he kept cheating on me. So I was looking to like just get some get back. And it happened to be a guy who was married who was just a hoe. He just was like, whatever. Yeah. And he had some money. We was having fun. And we both was like, okay, it cancels it out if you married and I'm married. We're not really cheating. So we...
You said woman logic. You said it canceled it out.
That's for Sean last day,
married,
y'all.
I'm married. We good.
That's how I thought about it.
It's not a swinger situation.
Woman algebra. Woman algebra.
Eric, shut the hell up, Lionel. What's yours, Eric? Come on, can we hear what you did?
Or give us an example.
Yes,
maybe you don't gotta give the whole situation, but just
names,
maybe like.
Well, in my situation, it wasn't really like something going like it was open. You know, if y'all know anything,
that's not bad.
Who is open though? Whose relationship?
The gays be open, y'all.
Okay, wait, whoa. Because I don't want hate mail. Not all.
Not all. He said, I'm not going to speak for all.
I don't want to speak for all, but y'all know, like, come on. Like, let's be honest. Like, I've encountered, listen, I'm single. I'm dating currently. I've encountered grown-ass men who have literally told me, Eric, if you're not going to be willing to be open in a situation, I'm good. And also, like, you're going to have a hard time dating.
Oh shit!
This is what I'm being told by other men. Yeah. So
do you think it's a new age thing? I'm sorry, Isha. I know you was about to ask a question, but do you think that
is
it's
it
like
a new age thing? Are we
discovering
new ways of relationships?
Yes.
Are we figuring out that these heteronormative or these white Christian Anglo-Saxon norms don't work for us? Right? Are we
big word?
Like I don't know. I'm like. Sometimes it's frustrating.
Yes.
Because we can be a little irresponsible with our choices.
Yes.
And it could be damaging or hurt other people. But also I feel like we are finding out a lot that has been kept from us.
Yes.
Especially as Black people when it comes to pleasure, how we date,
yes.
our emotions.
Yes.
I'm seeing so many like straight Black men tapping into their feelings and building coalition with other Black men to fight misogyny. Like we're opening up. We're discovering the things that have been intentionally kept from us to keep us in a low place.
Would you prefer that we say gays or queer?
Oh, it don't matter to me.
Don't matter. Okay.
And I say that because some folks take issue with queer. I go by queer intentionally.
Okay.
Because not all men are gay.
let me say, my son, right? He says in school, he was like, stop, something about being queer, right? And teacher says you can't say queer. He said, queer doesn't mean gay, it means weird. And he was like, Mom, I felt so good. I told the teacher, I told her something. And I was like, boy. But just, I always like to ask questions of what people like.
That's a good question.
Prefer to be, you know.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's say gays, right? I feel like the gays are the trendsetters. When it comes to clothes, when it comes to open relationships, when it comes to just how to be, you know, I feel like
language,
everything.
vernacular, everybody's saying this is tea,
Everything, yes.
Everybody's doing this, and everyone, like literally drag queens and trans women run the world. Like,
they was the first one wearing colorful wigs.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? No, for real. Like drag queens wore
them.
colorful wigs. They was they, you know, women who like Kylie Jenner or Lil Kim got it from. Women who did drag queens.
Absolutely.
You
and their makeup
saying?
and their stylists were
RuPaul.
from feminine gay-ass men that we'll call a sissy, a punk, a faggot. You know what I'm saying? Like all of those things.
But they do all that, and they the ones who run the fashion world.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So, yeah,
Absolutely.
so I just wanted to say that. Like, yeah, we get a lot of things from you guys, and I feel like you said with being open, that's something I feel like we should talk more about. Let me stop feeling
I
what I'm
would love
talking.
that. No, please.
We should talk
You're
more
good.
about, because I feel like I don't think.
Do you feel
I
like
can
there's a little
be-
division?
Yeah,
Or?
it is, because I feel like they look at everyone else and make it seem like, oh, everyone's too like open with their relationships. They should all be just married, one person, a single relationship. I feel like I couldn't do it. I was married before, and I feel like I'm never going to be in a marriage ever again. It's the most boring, groundhog, repetitive situation.
So
and
it's
it
giving
drove me
ethical
fucking
non-monogamy.
crazy. I don't want to do
So
it. Like,
are
shut
you-
up.
Well,
Okay.
all right, go ahead.
I want to hear what y'all have to say. Go ahead.
Well, no, I just think that
I'm right.
all right, no, all right. So growing up, we all had more than one Alfredo dish. Yeah, Alfredo from multiple places, right? You ain't just eat Alfredo at one place and just let it rock. I'm picking Alfredo because that's my favorite dish.
We
It
figured
is
that.
good.
We
All I'm
figured
saying is
Little chicken Alfredo.
you can't go off of one experience.
that. Okay.
I don't think you should let one experience control. I mean, this is just me talking to you
Yes, Lionel, you're crazy.
as your friend. I'm sorry. I don't
yes.
think you should let one experience.
You be getting
Basically,
married
each
again?
gonna get married again, y'all. 2020, 2028, each get married, y'all. Give her 3 more
That's
years.
last day also,
2028,
y'all.
2028, each get married.
So you've been married before, and you say you'll never do it again.
You met my ex-husband at the festival. The guy I was with. It was 3 people I was with at the festival: Lionel, Lur, and Naeem, and none of them recorded the festival for me.
All right.
That ain't the point of the story, but I want to let everybody know that I was with
None of
3
them
people,
recorded.
and they with the camera. Rashad sent his camera.
I sent the camera. I charged it.
Yes.
I was a good man, Savannah.
Yes, you was.
He said my intention was there.
So I had the other 3 guys in my life, and none of them recorded. You know what they did? They said the silence. They was talking the whole time. I'm looking at them niggas like, I'm on stage like
Typical
the
nigga.
camera. But
Well, now you
I
waiting on
there.
it.
Yes,
Okay. Did he
but
get
me
some?
and him.
Did he get some footage?
Hell no, he was talking to them.
Well,
But
hopefully
I feel
international
that-
bounce. They'll
I
drop
hope they
some.
get some,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But I would say all that to say that we have the best relationship ever right now. Look at JJ calling for his
My phone was
Instagram.
just ringing too.
JJ. I would say all that to say that we have a good relationship. We're absolute friends now. But being married to someone is not my thing. Cause
What is it about?
men,
Men want you to fall into a traditional like.
I love
Because you heard what that young man said on the stage before we got up there.
Okay.
He was very much like, people need to fall in their gender roles.
Yes.
He said
Yes.
men are not being men and women are not being women.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's been your experience where men kind of want you to like fit a mold that you just want to be out of?
No, I think that he ruined my life because I think that I enjoy being a
Fucking
wife.
life ruiner.
Yes.
My God.
You life ruiner. I enjoy
Bastard.
being a wife. I enjoy being a mom. I enjoy being like living that life.
Yeah, what happened?
But he was. I feel like when you are a woman and you are a housewife, men hate you. You're boring. Like, he didn't want to do nothing nasty with me. He like, you are the mother of my child. Please not. And stay here.
I've heard this
And he would
before.
go out and have sex with multiple.
He didn't want you doing that gutter butt
women.
nasty stuff in the
No.
bedroom, even though you like, I'm ready.
I was
like-
ready for it.
Like, let's go.
I was a freak.
You got the toy, the wigs, everything.
Everything. And I wasn't saying no to nothing. Like,
But he didn't. I've heard this from
Mm-hmm.
men though. They see their women, their wife, the mother of their children, and want like very pure.
I don't like
almost.
that.
It's like they want to the whore to be like somebody else
Somebody
almost.
else. So what happened was I became someone else's whore. I met another guy. And he was with it. He was
And
like,
it happened,
you
but
get
not
what I'm
just
saying?
not with your husband.
Yes.
It's with someone else.
Yes.
But this is
you fixed me.
So do you think that
Eric fixed me. Do you think he come back at their phone, y'all? Eric fixed me. No, seriously, go ahead. I'm trying to shine.
so do you think that you fell in love with the life, but you fell out of love with the partner?
I
it's
still
not like
love
he wasn't
him.
giving you what you needed.
I think that like we had a great friendship. I think that because he didn't want to be like freaky with me or treat me as like a woman and
Like,
not
I
as,
can
like,
be
a
mom.
He might put
but-
you on like a certain kind of pedestal though.
Yeah.
Fuck that pedestal.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I
don't wanna be
do.
on there.
I do. I know
wanna be
exactly what you're
around
saying. I want us
on
to
my
see
knees.
each other.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Ooh.
I don't want to be on a pedestal.
On the
You get
knees.
what I'm saying?
I
I feel
do.
like some people
It's a beautiful
put you
position to be
somewhere.
in.
Yeah,
Sometimes you gotta fuck on the pedestal.
It's a beautiful position.
but
to
if
be
you
in.
got you.
A favorite pastime, if you will.
This is wild. They got
Boots
good
on the
knees.
ground, no knees on the ground.
Knees on the ground.
Where that
Knees on
song
the ground.
at?
Knees on the
Where
ground.
I
Knees
dance
on the
at?
ground.
Okay, like
Fuck the pedestal. They talking about
right. Exactly. You got bad knees. You got good knees.
We part of it.
I'm old.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm sure y'all not gonna need your knees, but
Yes.
whoever is in front of you gonna need some good knees.
Yes. And I felt like that was the problem, though. I felt like he didn't want to make it like he didn't want me to be my normal self out. You know.
Tanasha said, "Can somebody match my freak?"
That's all.
You needed him to match your freak. And that's a part of it, right? And I think that's also like pulling on those strings of, non-traditional, right? I need you to meet me where I'm at.
Yes.
In all of the areas.
Yes.
Like I can be mom, I can be in the kitchen cooking, I can be taking care of the household, the kids, making sure the bills are paid. But when it comes time to bust down,
Yes.
I want to bust down.
All the way down, please.
And I'm your girl.
All the way down.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you don't have to go
Yes.
anywhere. I'm literally your one-stop shop for all of your needs.
And men don't understand that when you got a woman at home.
Yeah.
You know, I was like really just being a wife to this man, and he just,
And that wasn't enough for you.
you know,
Just from like what I've gotten to know from you and watching your podcast, I could just tell like you are so much more than that.
maybe
You
that's
need more
what it
than that.
was. Maybe he was putting my life to push me out to be my natural freak.
I mean,
self.
do you believe that? Like, listen, my longest relationship was 6.5 years.
Don't say it like that. Shut up, y'all.
6.5 years is a long time.
It was a long time. Another
6.5
man,
years
yes.
is a long
Stupid.
time.
Another man, yes, it was. It's a very long time.
Cause they had nuts
But
over there. Go ahead. Sorry.
In the moment, it hurts when it don't work out.
Yeah.
The divorce is like it. But do you ever take a step back and be like, no, like I needed to go through this to learn lessons to get me where I need to go.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're
Sometimes
right.
it gotta hurt
Yeah. But that
for you
is-
to be real with yourself.
Yes.
Sometimes we don't even want to be real with ourselves because we're so busy. Like we want to please other people.
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
more about the perception and not the. Well, we know the world is what matters doesn't. The truth means nothing.
Exactly.
It's the perception
Always.
that has all value.
Yeah.
Right. So I think sometimes we do invest a little bit more in the perception, and then what's real, what our
Right.
needs are. So I applaud you for being someone who's brave enough to go through the divorce process.
Yeah.
Because so many people are still today, as we speak, stuck in situations and relationships that they want to be out of,
Yes.
or wanted to be out of.
Yes.
And they're sleeping with the enemy.
Hey, I didn't want to be that person.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want to be the person where I felt like I was just sticking around for the kid. You know, and a lot of people do that.
Them
stick around
kids
for the
gonna be
kid.
all right.
Yes, and it's like, and
Them kids gotta
and
grow
the
up.
kids can feel when it's beef.
Oh,
Kids
they
can
already
feel when
know.
it's drama. You know, so it's like, why even? You know,
And they're gonna be all right.
yeah. So
We made it through.
yeah, we will
We
continue to
listen.
thrive.
The trauma we've all experienced.
Yes.
You know, not all of us, but some of us have experienced in our childhood, and we're still here.
Yes.
With a testimony.
Yes,
Them kids gonna be all right.
they're gonna be okay.
Take care of yourself first, because like what value of life do the kids have if the parent, the
Yeah.
provider, the guardian is turned upside down,
Yes.
depressed, pulling their hair out, angry.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we see that almost every day. Like parents talking to the kids crazy, cussing them out.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I hate to see it, but I notice not the child, it's the parent like taking out on the child like how they feel, right?
I've seen a lot of adult women and like, cause my son plays sports, and they'll be like calling their kids crazy shit like, "You bitch ass nigga." I'm like, oh my god,
man.
I said imagine calling my child. You know, like but cause I love my child so much, like we just hug each other all the time. That was too much for me,
and that's normal to them.
That's
too much.
Normal. And that's why these kids is out here getting busted upside the head by the Philly police. So y'all need to get y'all kids. Y'all need to get y'all kids.
For real.
And then they on 6
For
ABC
real.
Action News crying with
Not
the picture.
my baby.
That's my baby, but your baby was a terror. You're not telling that part of the story.
Yes.
You're not telling the part of the story where you were an absent parent and left your child without, and they had to go out into the world and they ended up falling into a dark place. Like, we be missing that part of the story.
Do you feel like, because I always say parents should be penalized for when their kids do something wrong. You know, kids, juveniles under 18 years old, they do something, hurt somebody. The parents should go to jail. Because where were you that your child didn't know what's going on? Not saying the kids shouldn't, but like sometimes they're not even at work. Sometimes it just be home doing nothing. And it's like, you know where your child at.
Getting buzzed down.
I know it's hard to keep a tab on your child, but I feel like sometimes the parents should be penalized for the things the kids do. Because these kids are doing wild stuff, you know.
I mean, any other time they are.
Yeah.
In any other situation, the parent is responsible for their child. Right. Why wouldn't you be responsible, especially in a situation where your child has caused harm or terror to the community?
Yes.
And it should be a two-way street, though, too. Not only should be the parent at home, the active parent should be the inactive parent that should get penalized as well. Because if you was in that role, they wouldn't probably be doing what they doing right then and there.
Right.
So don't put all the barrage on one parent. So that's just my
Which
opinion.
is probably half the problem anyway.
Yeah.
It's all on one parent.
Yep.
They stressed out, maybe working 2 or 3 jobs to make ends meet.
Right.
And those are the parents that I wouldn't want to just like throw charges on them. Like, I think there's going to be case by case situations that we'll have to unpack and understand the dynamic of the household, because what I don't want to see happen, we say that they're going to start locking up all our single black mothers that's doing the best they can with what they got.
Yes,
and,
you're right.
And we don't want that to happen. Or our single black fathers. Because see, that's the other narrative that's out here, is that, you know, black fathers are not present, are not taking care of their kids. I know several single black fathers who are very much active. We got one right here, okay? That are very active in their child. Absolutely.
And we don't mean weekend dad. We don't mean summertime dad. We mean 100 days.
365 days a year. Yeah.
Summer.
How about that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Which I appreciate Rashawn for that, because he's the other side. Because I used to be like, niggas ain't shit, but then I met Rashawn. He half a shit. I'll take that. So let's talk about dating. Are you in a relationship right now? Are you single? You just outside? What's up with you? What you doing?
I'm single, mingling, dating.
Okay.
Tinder.
You
taking my ass out on the weekends because, like, y'all, we cannot find love. We can't date if you in the house. You gotta go outside. You gotta put yourself in places, spaces, situations where your nigga might be. Yes. Where your king might be.
Yes.
Like,
because I saw some men. I saw some men
at the Juneteenth, John?
and I was just like, you know, we was like doing on business time, right? So we couldn't really
very
do
much
anything
so.
else.
Contract.
But it was this one guy. And there was like 7. I just said one to sound cute, but it was like multiple guys that was like around, walking around, and I wanted to really go up and be like, I just want to say hi.
Hey, how you doing? You just look real nice.
Yeah,
wait. You smell real nice.
Wait. Y'all pulling shit in real life?
Yeah, I be doing that.
Well, I have to be a little bit more careful because I get busted my motherfucking lip. So I have to move. I move with a little bit more ease because niggas will beat you the fuck up, and I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
My friend, I love my friend so much. He always says, he was like, I can tell when a man is DL if I can whisper in his ear and he'll tell me to stop.
That's a good point. I mean, I think sometimes they will though. Honestly,
really?
just in my experience, what I've realized is that. So going back to why I use queer. Okay. When I first started podcasting, I didn't want to be like talking to my community, calling them gay, because I already know I've interacted with men that would never identify as gay.
Okay.
You would never see them at a pride. Okay. You would never see them, you know, kind of like living that life that a lot of us live. But it might be just one guy that they met one day that they were just oddly attracted to.
Really?
Never been with another man, never desired to be with another man. Probably won't even be with your ass. But what they realize is that they are attracted to you.
Okay.
But it could bring up uncomfortability in some men. When some men realize, like, oh, you bring out something in me that I'm uncomfortable with. So it can also create dangerous situations.
Oh, because then they upset that you even.
Yeah, you walking by, yeah, my ass fat, but you can't get mad. My shit fat. It's fat. And you looked at it. So now you mad because you realize, oh, that ass was actually on a dude. Why am I? Now you got a problem with me when, I'm just out here on the tennis court doing my thing, getting my ass fat.
This nigga, dog.
What you want me to do?
Yes.
What you want me to do, Eve?
Yes. Keep being you, boo. That's crazy. Wait, but you know what? But what
By the
you
way, I
said
think
was,
men just like fat ass.
I know. But no, what you said makes so much sense because, they always say like men on a DL, but it really could just be like you said, that one person.
It could literally be
a woman who
one
I
person.
felt like I was in the doctor's office one day. I met a girl and we just was like, I don't know, vibing.
Like,
we
oh my
was
God, I've never been attracted to a girl before, but I'm attracted to you
and that's
for
it.
some reason.
And we never like had sex and went far away. We just was like,
yeah,
we just
like
talked on the phone for a while. We
you just
realized
have
it
a
wasn't
connection.
it, but
Absolutely,
yeah,
I have
at the
been
doctor's
there.
office.
I've been there.
That's our GYN. We was gonna get our pussy checked.
Getting that thing checked.
We doing the right thing. We doing the right
You
thing.
was doing the
Getting our
right
pussy
thing.
checked.
Absolutely.
Feeling it in the moment. That's all. My ass got done playing in it.
Right. Hey girl, your
just
pussy
was
good. My
feeling
pussy
it.
good. Your pussy good.
The doctor was just checking some things.
Shut up, y'all. But yeah, I met her. She was super cool, but we never did nothing. It was a vibe. We never did anything.
Was it like a lustful vibe or just like a connection? Like it's something about your spirit that's drawing me to you.
So it was a connection. It was like a little lustful, but I met this other girl. I think I'm in the studs. If I had to pick, like, if I went to date a girl, I would be in the studs.
Girl.
Puerto Rican studs, be exact. Because I don't know. It's something about them. It's something about them.
They gonna cut you.
It's something about them.
You know they're gonna want you to move in after a week.
Shut up.
That's what I hear. All lesbians tell me that. Like,
really?
yeah, because they all tell me like, yo, Eric, women are super emotional.
Oh.
Yo, we get it popping. We get it the fuck popping.
Listen,
really? I don't need that in my life.
U-Haul pulling up.
I'm like,
listen, no.
That's what I heard.
Listen. I just dealt with some shit. I don't know if I could put all of the information out there.
Okay, but give us most of it.
I just had to deal with some shit where I had to do an emergency move. Because, remember the New York joint that I did on Sunday?
Yes, I
posted it. That was an emergency move because a lesbian couple.
They was breaking up?
They were breaking up or moving together? Okay, got you.
But it was like aggressive. Like it wasn't just a I want you gone. It was like shit was thrown all over the crib.
Oh no.
And I had to move while stuff was
That's a lot.
It was
that's a lot. Yeah, no, I would like
take it easy, y'all.
Yes, I'm not emotional no more. I think when you have that long-term relationship and it burn you out, you burnt out. I don't have that like I want to know what you're doing. Why you text me back? I just love you. I want to be next to you. I don't have that in me no more. I feel like my mojo is gone. I don't
think that's even sustainable.
Really?
You want to be with somebody if you see something being with somebody for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, that's not sustainable.
Okay.
Checking on somebody every 5 seconds.
That's a lot.
Wanting to know where they at and who they with. Baby, oh my God. You gonna be up at night late.
Yes.
No.
That's, I can't sit till you call me, let me know you home. Like I don't wanna be there. What you got, Rashawn?
Oh snap. I feel like you done told some girls that you a parole officer. The fuck?
That's too much.
Bitch, shit done.
That's too. Yeah, I don't want anybody on my back like that.
Yeah, you want a little freedom.
Yeah, I want some freedom. So
even
I
while you're dating.
Oh, absolutely. I want my goal in life and everybody, my Soulies to know. I want a weekend boyfriend. I don't have time during the week to be bothered.
You want a weekend boyfriend?
Yes.
You said.
Yeah, it's a weekend boyfriend. I don't want you to like.
Shout out to SZA.
I'm working. Seriously, I'm working. I got all this shit going on in my life. You know what I mean? I got a kid. I'm a sports mom, and not even like a daytime weekend. Just like maybe like nights.
Yeah.
On like Saturday night. Not even Sunday. I want a 1 day a week boyfriend at this point. Okay. Just kind of like, cause I'm too busy. Well, I can't be on FaceTime with you all day long. I can't be on the phone with you all day long. I'm moving a lot. I can't.
So have you assessed like, are you available for a a relationship, or B, a situationship, or C, come eat the scoochie when I need you to.
I need B and C.
You said definitely eating the coochie.
I need B and C.
You need B and C?
Yes.
Okay. Together.
I need B and C because I don't want a relationship. And I know every woman says that, but I honestly mean it.
You really don't.
I do not want a man in my life.
Get you turned upside down, like
I don't think
you're not even open to that.
I don't think I would be. I love some good sex, but like.
So you're dating and mingling. That's your status right now.
I'm not even dating, but I'm available to date. It's hard for me to date because men these days want a relationship. They want you to be like one immediately. Oh my, every
From
guy.
the top.
Maybe I'm meeting the wrong type of guys.
Yeah.
So are you all right? So let me ask you this: do you experience? Because I've also experienced in dating is that a lot of us don't know how to date.
Okay,
that part.
We don't know how to enjoy the dating phase.
Lionel don't.
As soon.
Why would you listen? Because you don't. Why would you listen? I'm your friend. I'm
gonna let Eric go. Eric was going. I'm gonna let him go.
I'm his friend, Eric.
I'm gonna let Eric go.
I feel like, and then we're gonna hear from
please, Eric, go, Eric.
I feel like we don't even have. First of all, we don't have good examples of dating.
Okay.
So like, it's hard for us to do what we haven't been shown.
Okay.
Right, or what we don't have examples of. I feel like at least for the gays, like I feel like we move too fast sometimes.
Okay.
And we don't. And maybe it's not just a gay thing. I should probably back that up.
Okay.
I think people in general, we don't enjoy the dating phase. The dating phase is to find out what you like, what you don't like, what works, what doesn't work. You can set boundaries, listeners, and then they can change based on your experience. You can use dating to explore kinks, fetishes. You can use dating to travel.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you want to see what it's like in other different places. I really feel like we don't give ourselves the full breadth of the chance, the opportunity. I think like we want security. We want, it feels good.
Immediately.
Yeah. And then you want to lock it down.
Perception or reality.
Because we also know what's out here.
Yes.
So we want to lock shit down.
Yes.
Because we know fuck niggas, fuck bitches is out here, right?
Yep.
So we want to lock it down once we find something good.
First of all.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I hear you. And I agree with everything you're saying. This is more towards East.
Damn.
You gotta understand.
No, he like
everything you said is right. I'm more of the lingering type. I'll linger a little bit. I like to linger in the dating stage a little bit. Yeah, I linger.
Hey, unpack that.
I like to date. And,
you wanted to go a little longer.
Lair calls me a
serial dater.
Yeah, he calls me a serial dater. He thinks that I date.
You don't commit.
No, opposite.
Is that what it is?
Well, so here's the thing. East and them, they know me when I was in like a relationship. Because when I was in a relationship, I was in it.
You was in it to win it.
I'm a very good partner. I'm not, I don't cheat. I don't do none of that, right?
Yes.
So
Very
that
supportive.
being said, East knows me as that. But when Lair knew me, the pod just started jumping. I was like out here being freak bull. Like, we was in different cities, just doing whatever. Like, it was great. So yes, I do know how to do both. But when I'm in my dating stage, I could linger. I can linger in the dating stage for sure. I can,
and it gets annoying when people try to push you too quick before you're ready. Like, honestly, that's the number one way to get cut off.
Sometimes Lionel can be pushed a little, like, you know how some people need to push to like do something good.
I mean, when it's good, it's good.
Yeah, but I feel like Lionel has a good pace, and somebody push him. He might let him push him. He might be like, all right, and then he booed up.
That does happen. That does happen.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
I might not fully be in a relationship just yet, but I could get there.
You could get there
because they're gonna push him though. But take it time.
I'm saying even if I get pushed into the relationship,
it'll be because you want it.
Well, all I'm saying, listen. What I'm saying is, I might get pushed into the relationship, but she might be raving. She might see the future. She might know. All right, cool. Sounded good. Anyway, it sounded good saying it.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So so I have a lot of friends who have friends. I have a lot of male friends. I have a lot of female friends also. I'm not like I'm a girl's guy, like whatever you call it. I have friends, right? But my male friends have a lot of friends, and every time I'm around one of their friends, is like I like one of their friends in that moment, like because I don't like people too long. Anyway, so I like this one guy now. Of course, I just met him. I'm like, oh, I like him. I love him in my mind because I don't have really a like for people. I love them. I'm a Capricorn.
Okay.
Like, I love you in my mind.
Because
anyway,
to get attached means a lot.
Yeah. So it's like I must really like you a whole lot.
Yeah. Liking you was not enough. It's like you've done something to make me like pay attention to you.
Exactly.
And that takes a lot.
Exactly. For Capricorn. So I do this thing where it's like I won't say much to the person because I think everybody play hard to get, right? I won't say much to the person. I don't be trying to bully me off camera. Tell y'all that.
No, I didn't
all right.
I'm looking at the song.
What you say?
12.
Okay. All right. So, okay, count down. I got you. So anyway, so I like this guy. So I was like, I'm not going to trip because he's a friend of a friend. There's no point to even indulge. But for some reason, in my mind, I was like, but I got to just conquer this nigga. I just got to make sure he like me too.
Yeah.
I want to make sure he like me. I don't like him no more. But it's something that I do. I'm literally like, I'd be like shark hunting. It's like weird because I know he gonna bite me if I get you mean like. But I have to just know. So I did the most. I played this nut ass game where I don't respond, but I respond.
Not a nut ass game.
Because I know I'm a nut. I know I'm a nut. And I played this nut ass game with him, and I don't respond really, but I say little smart stuff or not smart, like cute stuff or whatever.
You testing it?
Yeah, and then as soon as he bite, and I'm like, oh, yeah, nigga, I got you, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
Yes.
Shut up. Everybody
crazy
does
what
it,
they
right?
call her.
I'm trying to figure out where you stand, kind of, sort of. Like, you trying to feel him out, really.
Yeah, because, like...
You trying to see what really he's about when it comes to you.
I want to see, because I feel like with the pod...
But don't we all do that?
That's what I'm trying to make.
I feel like we
crazy?
be testing in different ways. We test... the people that we're lovers, even in marriages, I'm sure like they be testing each other every now and again. Like, let me just do this thing as subtle as it could be.
I keep them on their toes.
Yes.
Let me just see how this nigga gonna respond.
That's all I'm saying. I want to make sure it wasn't just me because I be hunting niggas now to see. Because a lot of times, I don't know about you're a very popular person, so people probably see you out. Oh. And then you are Eric Bye. People like see you out and they don't say nothing to you, right? And then they go back and they'll see it happy again, like, I saw you here. You be like, why the fuck you ain't say hi then? People do that to me all the time. And I'm like, why you ain't say hi then? Why you ain't come talk to me? They're like,
just come up and talk to me.
You know, so then it's kind of like.
I'm not like that. And you're not like that.
I'm so regular, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying I kind of rather a guy come to me and say something to me right then and there because I probably be like, no, I'm good. Or, yeah, we can be friends. Or, yeah, we can talk. But when guys who are like relaxed and they're not like fishing, although I like that you're not a fishing ass nigga, I still want you to fish on me. I want you to be hyped for me.
Question for both of y'all. What is y'all sniping tactics in the summertime?
In the summertime.
Oh, we just told you earlier. We be like, you smell good.
Yeah, that was earlier.
You said, what about now?
It's a new one. What you know me down? Yeah, we need to know.
So sniping is kind of like how y'all, because I feel like I'm learning this new. Y'all got this. It's a podcast.
You've been in Philly for a long time, y'all.
So sniping
it's like how you shoot your shot.
You shooting your shot from afar.
Like how you want to talk when you see somebody you like. You want to just kind of like.
Gay people just stare at each other.
For real? It's all eye contact.
It's the eye contact. It's the eye contact.
I don't just do eye contact. You do like.
That at least lets you know, like, all right, I'm good to approach this person.
Yeah.
If y'all can at least make eye contact first.
Okay.
And because with men, especially if you don't know.
Right,
like,
right.
For us, like, sometimes, like, we could be attracted to a guy, but we really, truly don't know if he's into that.
Right,
so for us, it has to be the eye contact to initially.
Like the green light.
Like, give us the green light.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you still get busting them out. Because niggas give you the green light, but they may not be comfortable talking to you out in public.
Okay.
They don't want to be seen with no gay nigga.
It's a game. Yeah, it's
you know what I mean? Sometimes it's a gamble.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, so I was talking to my friends before I wrap this up, and I'm not saying it was Lionel and Rashawn. I'm not saying it was them too. And they were describing a girl, right?
Yeah.
And I said, I pray to God that I don't be described like that. They were describing the girl, and it was so mean. Like,
what were they saying? Hold up, what was they saying?
Come on.
You know, we don't say names here, right?
We don't gotta say names.
So they were saying how I was like, well, what's your type? Talking to, it wasn't Lionel. It was Lionel. I was like, what's your type, right? And he was like, I like ass, right? He was like,
I like a fat butt.
He's like, I like ass, right? He was like, but the joint, she had big ass titties and no ass. He said,
so what do you do?
I said, was she cute? He said,
it's crazy.
I said, was she cute? He said,
like no ass at all?
He gonna have Rashad. Here. She was all right. I'm like, damn, she was all right. I said, big legs or what? They was like, no, it's just a lot of titties. I'm like, I'll pray to God I never described like that as a woman. Because they really,
let's be honest. You all have group chats. Y'all talk about niggas in your group chats. Come on. Why are you acting like you don't do that? Y'all do that? You do that?
We all do it. That's
you
true.
do that, East. Come on. You probably seen a nigga that's built like a... You seen a nigga that's built like a bell pepper and said, this nigga is built like a bell pepper.
So when you see a man, Niche, what do you go to first? Is it his hands, his feet, his face?
Oh, it's
his
teeth.
His teeth.
Teeth.
You can be first.
You could be ugly. You got a pretty smile and a big smile, and then it's how you stand. It's like, and I don't mean like no bow leg cowboy shit. That shit cute too. But I mean like you stand confidently.
I was gonna
like,
say it's
you
the
like,
confidence.
Yes, it's confidence.
Yeah,
like I don't care how you dress. I don't want none of that. And then if you can make me laugh. Oh.
Oh yeah, the humor is up in there.
Yours. Yes.
Teeth for sure.
Teeth.
I like the teeth. It's the hands for me.
Yeah. Is the hands? Big or small, you saying?
They don't have to be a certain size. I just love a man's hands. Like it's something about
Is it like
them.
manicure or dirty nails? Because I know
They
like
cannot
people have
be
dirty
dirty.
nails. People like niggas who work in construction nails be dirty as shit. You like, what the fuck?
Speaking of which, we don't talk about construction workers enough. Those niggas are fine.
Hell yeah.
Construction workers need their own dating app. Like, just put all them on a dating app.
Yeah.
So we can go and have our pick. Yeah, so we can go and just have fun with them and have our pick. But no dirty. No dirty nails. I like a good. Yeah, it's something about nails. It's nails and also like their shoes.
Okay.
Like like his shoes
Yeah.
will send me out the door or
Really?
I like that. No small feet.
No small feet. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I would date a guy who feet smaller than mine. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm sure you want tall too.
Yeah, I like, you gotta be this tall to ride this ride.
Women always tell me like they want to feel like that nigga could pick them up and throw them across.
Yes, and I don't want somebody to beat you up.
That's how you gotta do it.
Until they do it, like they beat your ass up.
And then you like,
I don't want this.
this is what you say.
Yeah, you said you want it. All right, now wrap up this show because it go by fast. We'll be having fun here.
You gotta have me back.
So, yes.
Don't do that. You gotta have me back
in here because I love this. Okay, so to wrap this show up, what we at, like 7 or something like that? All right,
5 minutes.
Okay, so we always do a heart of the week. Heart of the week it could be anything you want to give somebody to like go through that week, make it through that week. I do want to shout out. Oh my gosh, BJ, he's gonna always tweet and he's in the Discord and he always check on me. BJ, thank you. You're like a great Soulie. Always want to shout out. Oh my gosh, my mind go blind when I get on here. But my sister Shay, I love you so much. And I have a new Soulie. She sent me this prayer the other day because she's like, you sound sad. She makes cakes and I can't think of her name. I talk to her all the time. But she's like super dope too. I just want to say thank you to all of y'all because you always check on me. I told her I'm gonna give her the address. She sent some cakes and she makes nice cakes.
We'll pay.
Yes, and we're gonna promote her also.
I'll pay.
But I do want to say thank you because sometimes when you're gonna do some stuff, your own family won't check on you. But the people who love you the most, my Soulies, will check on you, and I love you guys so much. Thank you guys all the time. My heart of the week in the area, you can follow with your heart of the week. My heart of the week is no matter how hard things are, is always light end of the tunnel. I'll leave with that one.
So the heart of the week is just a shout out to someone who like got your love for the week.
No, that was me being dramatic.
Oh,
the heart of the week is
a message,
just a quick message to Soulies,
or how you feeling.
Yeah, it could be
motto,
anything.
How I'm feeling. Happy Juneteenth to my black people.
Yes,
like all black people. I don't care your age, where you come from. The Juneteenth parade in West Philly this weekend. Like just seeing all the beautiful black people, even the people who couldn't come out, who weren't able-bodied, who were still up in their apartments. They were hanging out the window during the parade. Like, I just love all of us right now, and I just want to put that out there, because what we're experiencing and what's going on in the world right now, what's happening in the White House, what's happening in our communities, like, we don't know, y'all. Like, I was just, before coming into here, I was listening to Jasmine Crockett, our representative, who we love. So I love Jasmine Crockett.
Right.
She went live and she was just telling everybody, like, yo, I don't know what's about to happen. Please be mindful everywhere you go. Keep a swivel.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in large crowds. We're like, with this whole thing with Iran, like Trump, like, it's just so MAGA. It's a lot going on right now. And my heart just goes to the community, to us, to Black people. You can rest.
Yeah.
You don't have to be out here in these streets and protesting and doing, rest is also something that we can use.
It's helpful
to show up.
Yep.
And show resistance. So feel free to rest right now. Stay home and just take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. It's very important. Yes. Oh, thank you, Eric. Well, Soulies, thank you so much for tuning in this week. I appreciate y'all. Eric, thank you for coming. Where can they find you on Instagram? Let me know they find you before
hunguppod, HUNGUPPOD.
And your personal Instagram?
Edante Cole.
Yes.
Which is connected to my hunguppod.
So they'll find you.
The podcast, show my podcast some love, y'all.
Thank you for coming, Eric, so much. Thank you, Lur. I always say Lur.
I appreciate everybody.
Lur has been here since January, y'all. Sorry about that. Thank you, Lion Lou. Thank you, Rashawn, for always being here every single week. I love y'all. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Peace.
Bye-bye. That was so good.